the king would execute a barber every so often, just to conceal the horns growing on his head. To the king, only the dead could keep his secret. After every haircut, the king would tell the barber to fetch his payment from a chest. Then he'd seize the opportunity to push the barber into an unfathomably deep pit. Each time the king needed a haircut, his soldiers would scour the town for a barber. Without exception, none of the barbers ever returned. Soon, the time came for the king's next haircut. The soldiers were out hunting for a new barber. A poor young boy was unlucky enough to be chosen. His mother couldn't bear it and, before he left, packed in 3 baked flatbreads to eat on the road. Escorted by the soldiers, the boy was quickly brought to the palace where he met the king. Once the soldiers left the room, the king wasted no time. He handed the boy a small knife and ordered him to start cutting his hair. When the king removed his hat, the boy was shocked to see horns growing on his head, but fearing for his life, he pretended not to notice and carefully began trimming the king's hair. After a few minutes of cutting, the king was pleased with his new hairstyle. He decided to reward the boy with a chest full of gold. He directed the boy to retrieve his payment from the chest. As the boy opened the chest, the king suddenly shoved him in. There was no gold in the chest. Instead, it was a deep pit with a raging river at the bottom. Caught off guard, the boy was swept away by the current.